Hey guys, we're back. So last episode we followed Hojo into the entrance to his lab. We did the VR stuff. Unfortunately I can't go back to the VR, so I wasn't able to do any of it off camera. But yeah, we're gonna check out this lab and see what happens. In the original, this was pretty close to the end. You did just a few more things, got arrested, broke out because a certain someone was there, and then only a few more things happened before you left the Shinra building, so I'm not sure how much more is going to be in the remake. I know they, as I've mentioned, they said it goes to the end of the Shinra building, but or leaving Midgar, I guess, which was right after you leave the Shinra building for the first time. So I'm not quite sure if we're close to the end or what new stuff is going to be added, but I'm excited to find out. Doesn't look like anything interesting or new. Grab those treasures. I got the celery. The Celeris. Oh, that's so creepy. You can hear his laughter. I just barely heard that through my headphones.
Or perhaps instead.
Hey, Creeper, what's up? This is also where you encountered Red XIII, who's one of my favorite characters.
Don't move. I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble.
Sub-level.
The eco-terrorists? If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Well, that guy's like, I don't care that you're here.
Shut up. Keep walking.
I like the material placement on that. That's cool. I just now noticed that.
None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend.
Yeah.
Well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
He's thinking of
It's nothing.
he's like, if I hurt
Just
them,
imagining how
she'll
she might
react.
if I were to present
Yeah.
her your fresh corpses.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this boss. Although this normally you have Red XIII for this thing. The big poison
I promise
worm guy.
you will regret this.
You also got to see it, the hidden thing that was in the lab before this fight. So things are being shuffled around. Oh, that's so creepy looking. That thing's straight out of Alien. It's some sort of terrifying Cthulhu alien monster. Okay, well let's start off by getting a Cess online. I can't remember if these things are weak to fire or resist fire in the original. But let's assess all of them. Oh, they all count as different enemies too. Interesting. Whoa, I'm about to get punched. Resist Thunder. A monster capable created by Shinra's R&D division. Highly adaptable, it evolves during battle where it exhibits extraordinary offense and restorative capabilities. Stable Time-Worn Talisman. Okay. Gotta make sure to still steal on. Organisms extruded by the artificial life form, specimen HO512. Capable of autonomous movement, they swarm around their parent to protect it from threats. So, same thing for all of them. None of them are really weak to anything. Big Boy is resistant to thunder, so Barrett's not going to be super great against him.
Take it from here.
I'm going to switch to Barrett to get a AoE Reagan online. Where's Tifa? Tifa's over there. So if I cast on Barrett, I should get both of them. There we go. Although I don't think it went to Cloud. That's unfortunate. So what I can do is I can just have, oh god, I just got run over. I can have Tifa just cast it. I think she knows it. Yeah.
My turn.
Now I want to have, I'll probably switch to Tifa now and try to focus on stealing. What was pressured. Can probably just punch this one to kill it. Grab her 2 buffs while she's got the ATB. Knock that one out. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Actually guarded it something for once. Let's steal that. Time Talisman? Hey, I guarded. Hey, I did it, guys. Steal the Time Talisman. And he's gonna hit me. And let's steal the Time Worn Talisman. Whoop. Forever failed to steal. And I've been using on Tifa, who has the higher speed. Although, to be fair, I didn't really prioritize speed in her gear. Which I probably should have done, since I always try to steal with her. I don't know if, oh jeez. I don't know if speed necessarily is helpful for that. It is in some games. I think it is in the original too. Which means it probably is in this as well, but I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just do Infinity Zen for damage, and then just get 2 ATB, and then try steal twice. There we go, Time Worn Talisman, and I'm about to run out of Rise and Fall, so I'm just gonna pop it now. And by popping out, I'm gonna get punched immediately. So now let's go ahead and start throwing, I think, haste on everyone. So Tifa, throw it on Barrett. Okay, it's time to do stuff. I was gonna say the fight's been pretty underwhelming so far. Nothing really has happened. But now his goobies have opened and he shot out more babies. Alright. Did they have open eyes earlier? Oh no, I don't think they did. Because now they've got a little alpha. Oh, jeez. I feel like I should probably rescan them. I could probably do a good smackdown, hit all of them. Well, he's right here. Let's just do... Oh, I got bopped right as soon as that happened. Let's try again. I did good damage against all of them, I think. I like this music. Oh, Cloud got grabbed. I was gonna have him scan again and then do prey. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna have her pop a cure on Cloud. And then have Cloud. Are there any other babies left? Yeah, there are. I think the new ones came out. Let's rescan them, see if this says anything. Doesn't look like it. Nah. I was wondering if like maybe his weaknesses changed or things of that nature. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to focus on his claw, because it's already about half down. And I'll go ahead and get Cloud some ATB so we can go ahead and pop a prey. Okay, okay. Wait till there's an opening, which is now.
Don't overdo it.
All set.
Girder tape. Not entirely sure what that did or meant. Pop a haste on you, and we're gonna re-up the Regans.
Let's do this.
These things die pretty easily, although I don't know what just happened to the camera right there. Cloud is grabbed. Oh, that looks like she just got her spine broken in half. Switch over to Barrett. Get him a full gauge if we can. What we're gonna do is use a knocker explosion. Make sure we're guarding for that. Do not want to get hit by that. And then we'll just go ahead and do maybe maximum fury on his claw. Cripple the left claw. There we go. Pressured. Get that out. Cloud can use a focus thrust while he's pressured. And Tifa can... where is she? Is she just over by him and I just didn't see him? Her? Yeah, she probably is. Have her do a true strike. Still pressured. Do another focus thrust.
Deal with that.
Switch to Tifa, and we're gonna get both of her buffs. So we can pop them right when he gets staggered for that bonus. One more hit. Right? Oh, he's shooting up babies. I guess he can't get staggered when he's doing that. There we go. So, Rising Fall. Apricot. Oh, he okay. I'm guessing we hit a health point because it just immediately finished, as it likes to do. There's babies everywhere. Let's true strike this one. That's such a cool looking move. Barrett kind of just chilling there. And another cutscene. His arm grew back. He's absorbing more from the tank. He's getting real glowy and real big. Oh no, they're all possessed. Mako explosion with the cutscene this time. Oh, did that explode the babies? That's violent. Can we please stop? We're just gonna do this. And run Barrett up to do Reagan to counteract this poison we all have. Could summon... Let's see, he's only resistant to I guess it doesn't really matter who I cast this on. I'll go to 3 of them. Never mind, it just went to Tifa, I think. That's kind of annoying. Not a huge deal though. Just... there we go. Why don't we have... yeah, I guess if it works.
Don't hold anything back.
Cloud has Leviathan, which is cool. Might have Tifa repop the haste on everyone. Although he's getting pretty low, I don't know if it's necessary. It would let us do more stuff though. Oh, I got punched, interrupting that one, which is my fault entirely.
Nothing to worry about.
Put on Cloud first. Probably should have popped on her first. She just got ATB faster to do more haste. Yeah, let's do that.
We can do better.
So he's shooting at the babies, and I think they're just gonna immediately explode. That's what it looks like. Barrett's really close to being able to just have Ifrit do Radiant Plume, so I think I want to hold off on till that. I can have Cloud tell him to do Crimson Dive though. Good amount of damage. Barrett can have him do Radiant Plume. Do some more follow-up damage. Tifa can go ahead and heal herself with a nice... Tifa's gonna heal herself with a Kiraga. Pop that to full heal herself. And she's got her limit, which is great. See, he's not even really close to being staggered, so I think I'm just gonna do it. Maybe I should wait till he gets pressured. I don't know if he's going to. Ifrit will do his Hellfire. And he's probably either gonna... Oh yeah, I don't think he'll die, but he'll take a lot of damage. Yeah, 3,400 is not bad. Maybe Dolphin Flurry will just kill him. Yeah, probably. That was an awesome finish. That was super cool. That uppercut to kill was great. Oh man, I'm so glad that happened. I still haven't seen Barrett's second one.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
First I want to see what these two talismans I got are. So we already had one talisman, that's just Spear by 5, so that's nothing. And Time Worn Talisman is just the better version, and I've had those two before. Couldn't remember the names, I thought they sounded just kind of familiar, but hey, free accessories that I can just either sell or get rid of. There is a bench to full heal, so... I know we're chasing an evil guy, but first we're going to sit down on this bench for a little bit. There we go. Now that we sat down on the bench, we can run around and look for treasures we may have missed. Thought those boxes were breakable, but they're not. Hey, it's Red XIII. My boy Nanaki. Alright, well, guess we're going this way. That's our boy. I'm pretty sure I read that you can't play as him in this part of the remake, but part 2, he's probably gonna be so fun to play as.
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
I mean, didn't you have just a giant monster get defeated by us? So why would these random just dudes have a better chance?
If I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand.
I do like their black and red
I
though.
really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
Gonna beat up these dudes. I'm pretty sure we've scanned them all, but just in case we haven't, I'm gonna go and do an assess because it'll get all of them. Kind of want to just throw a Fire Raga right in the middle of them, but let's get this assess first. Because there's Elite Grenadier, Elite Riot Troopers, and Elite Security Officers. Pretty sure I've got all of them scanned. Yeah. Bad Grenadier. Cloud's Weapon of Fire is so good. Ooh. I don't need fire Aga. Let's just throw fire at both these guys.
Time to burn.
I love that there's splash damage even if you don't necessarily have the AoE on. That was rude. I had an itch. Punch him in the back. Super punch. And you are getting a dive, uppercut dive kick. Although I did hit his shield. Punch him in the butt. He's like, this troop will easily knock you out. Like, I killed them all in like 5 seconds.
An unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
I wonder if Hojo... It doesn't seem like Hojo remembers him. Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My
Yeah.
memory was mistaken.
Hojo did some things to Cloud. It's the ghosties. Now what are these ghosties doing?
Fascinating phenomenon. What's happening? Where are you taking me?
What are those things up
Still don't know anything about these ghosts.
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
That was kind of a weird... Felt like that timing was a little thrown
You
off.
came for me.
Yep.
In the original, Red XIII was raised into the cage and he was like, you're both extinct species, you're gonna have babies. Which is, wait, oh my god, they have lightsabers. Okay, now we're fighting
Thanks for
Gundams.
saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
So I definitely haven't stand you guys. Who will resist fire because they're in mech suits. Okay. Probably weak to thunder in that case, but these things are awesome and they have lightsabers. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division, protected by reinforced armor, developed by the Advanced Weaponry Division, and capable of inflicting heavy damage with their beam swords and heavy machine guns. As they are some of the most elite troopers in the military, they are tasked with guarding Shinra's HQ. Yeah, lesser resistant to sword, so not fire, but they resist melee. They are weak to thunder, so Barrett all the way. Because both Tifa and Cloud are going to be resisted. Although they say reduced for that. I guess, is the sword just offense? Like, just normal attack? I guess that's physical damage, which Barrett still does. She just got super punched. Like, she just got taken out. I'm going to unmagnify that and cast one on Cloud and one on Tifa. Because Barrett's my pseudo healer right now. Although Cloud's kind of all... I have ways that all three of my people can heal, which is a good layout right now. Because Cloud can do it through Prey. Barrett can do it through high strength cures and Ragans with the AoE. And Tifa kind of is just like a tertiary support. She has healing as an option. I need to take care of this. Okay, I apologize for the pausing and the cuts. Especially in the boss fight too, I had to keep stopping because my cat likes sitting on my lap and he's very affectionate. And he got his like little hairs all over my face and my nose, and I had to keep trying to get them off. I'm going to throw out Thundaga, which should do good damage. Let's just focus this one down. Go first? Yeah, there we go. I was just about to get interrupted out of it. He is ejecting, and he exploded. And now there's a dude roller skating around the room. Okay. Gonna need to assess you.
Too bad.
I like how he jumped by and smacked me in the face. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division. The rollers on their feet enable them to run circles around their targets. As they are some of the most elite troopers in the military, they are tasked with guiding Shinra's HQ. Okay. Fire attacks rapidly fill their stagger, and they resist to magic, so... Suck on this. Okay, so first off, You need one oh, nope. Bad boy. Now you can do prey. I'm gonna try to focus him down. Okay. Barrett can finish off staggering him. Now that he is staggered, we're just going to go ahead and point blank, maybe kill him?
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, oh Jesus, that was violent. And yeah. Now that he's close to being staggered, just wait for it, and then we'll pop a Thundaga. Actually, if we start casting Thundaga now, he'll get Thundara, I guess.
Give him hell.
I got you.
I don't know if the Thundara came before the stagger or not, but do this and switch to her. We can do a True Strike before he gets. Yeah. Do a True Strike and then a T-Trap place. Chilling here. Whoa, I forgot he was gonna explode. So we're gonna need to cast Raise on Cloud. And if we can, oh, we're out of MP. Cloud is not out of MP. I really should be casting using Cloud's magic more often. Tifa should probably... I need to get 2 for Cloud real quick so I can use Prey. There we go, and he's staggered. Let's go ahead and pop this before the fight finishes. Which it definitely will. Nice, there we go. I like when I can cast that as Bell's finishing.
Aerith, you okay?
Thank you.
Girls
No.
Club,
Let's get out.
best friends. Red 13 is so cool. Oh, look at that boy.
The hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
Aerith's been saved. Operation Save Aerith. But before we do that, obviously we have to run around and look around the room. Because I don't want to miss anything. I will say the game has been pretty nice about putting the purple chest like in your path and pretty noticeable, but I just don't want to miss anything. He's like, why was I carried away by ghosts? He's gonna be so fun to play in this remake. Well, part 2 of the remake. Also, I guess that's spoilers that he's not a bad guy.
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
He's not a child. Oh, this is interesting. I'm guessing he was like berserk mind controlled, and she's healing it. Or something just happened? I'm not really sure.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh yeah, he can
Did
talk.
it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
The Cosmo Candy music, I love it.
I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agree?
Huh? 13?
Yeah.
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
and got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
Cloud's freaking out. There we go. Now we're gonna get some of this extra bit. This is gonna be this is an interesting episode. Got a lot of stuff happening this time. Oh yeah, he's in one of his freak out modes. This hasn't happened since the burning house in like episode 1.
Together we will reclaim our world.
When he hallucinated Sephiroth.
They have come again.
Just slowly walking forward. They're all just kind of standing there like, yeah, there's some stuff going on. If you haven't played the original and you don't know what's going on,
Cloud!
so things definitely happen in a little bit of a different order. Because in the original, you
know, Reno.
the Turks walked in on you trying to use the elevator, and you got kidnapped, thrown in jail, and you broke out because Sephiroth basically raided the place and killed everyone, and then you saved Aerith and Red XIII. But they took that part out, which is interesting.
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task.
Yeah.
We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah. No.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we've taken from the planet...
I like how Reno and Root are like not okay with this.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter? Yes.
I like the scene. It's a new addition. I like seeing more of the Turks.
The VP needs us.
Chapter 17, Deliverance from Chaos.
Cloud. Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
Where are they, though?
You okay?
It's got like flowers all over. Is this where Aerith was when she was a kid, I'm guessing?
Where are we?
Hey, that's a purple chest.
Where I lived when I was still
Yeah.
a child.
So probably a weapon for Aerith in the room. Obviously, the first thing I'm doing is opening that chest.
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
Reinforced staff, yeah, as I assumed. Let's see what that's about. Because obviously that's the first thing we're going to do. A solid and durable staff experimentally produced in Hojo's laboratory. Conjure a magical ward, LS use ATB with it, and regain partial ATB from your gauge. That's cool. That's tasty. Let's see what kind of stuff it's got. But yeah, as I was saying, near one of the really earlier episodes. I'm surprised they gave Barrett Red for his, knowing that Red 13 is a character. But again, I don't think I'm pretty sure he's not playable in the first remake, but in part 2, it feels like Red 13 would have, you know, rad weapon cores. But hey. So it's got kind of just general stats. So Grade 1 has, it's good at guarding, and magic power, tempest, new material. Okay. So now I have 3 weapons to master for her. I still have the laser beam staff. I have the bladed staff, which I stole from the chariot boss at, I think, Eligor, and never actually got to use, which makes the magic shield. And I've got this new one, which has a really great ability, kind of stats. Not the most interesting stats, but it's kind of like a tanky weapon. It's got good magic defense, and it's got benefits for when you're guarding. Bladed staff was like her crit staff. Mithril is just her pure damage staff. I will say the reinforced staff does have nice materia slots. Arcane Scepter is a little bit better in that regard, but hey, I'm looking forward to playing her again.
I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
I want to talk to Red 13.
I'm the one who carried you here.
That's because you're a bro.
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same.
I like how they left it like that. That's actually really sweet.
Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh.
There's more to it
just
than
so you
that.
know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place.
I love how Barrett's like a weirdly like spiritual and religious person.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
No? Someday, maybe I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean, to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But
I like how she's so unbothered, like, just smile face, like,
greedy
okay.
bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
He's like, I'm gonna shoot every person.
You can't do that.
Oh, great.
I'm really interested about these ghosts.
Probably some Shinra science experiment.
I still think they're like Cetra ghosts, but I think.
Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate.
Okay, Red 13 knows all about them.
To those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital
Interesting.
D? Destiny?
The flow of the great
The big
river
D.
that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes.
Hmm.
Or it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these whispers will try to keep us on that course?
I
Now
have
wait just a damn minute.
some kind of
How in the
theory.
hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit.
Which I'm gonna go into after
ain't
I'm
you a Shinra lab
done
rat
with this.
dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Interesting.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path.
So they're kind of freaking out about her.
Whispers touch me. I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
So, I'm gonna quick pause because that static's annoying. I have kind of a working theory with the ghosties and how they're, because they weren't a part of the original at all. They're a completely new addition, and given that this is a remake, I have the feeling they're obviously adding new story in, and with them being whole, they want to keep everyone on the path of what's supposed to happen. I don't want to give too many spoilers for the original, but you know, some bad stuff happens, particularly to Aerith, and then the planet. And it seems like throughout the game, Cloud's been flashing forward, and Aerith's also had knowledge of things that she shouldn't. Like how she knew where Marlene was before Tifa told her. And it seems like Aerith has like intimate knowledge of what happened in the original game, and it seems like those ghosts are kind of trying to course correct that to happening, and every time she goes against it, they're like trying to force her onto that path. So I have feelings that things are going to be quite different in this remake, and it seems like Aerith has some intimate knowledge of that. But let's see what these screens are going to be all about. I would end the episode right now, but this is a kind of annoying spot to end it because I don't want to leave off with this buzzing noise. Hey, it's Awesome Mayor and Biggs. Or Wedge. I always switch the names. Also, Wedge didn't live in the original, and the fact that he lives now, but the ghosts were there. Be like, hey, he wasn't supposed to live.
That's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now.
What was that? An explosion?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president.
This is completely different.
That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out.
This is completely different.
Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super,
Also,
super nicely.
Avalanche HQ was like never even a thing in the original either.
Just get to the roof, okay?
Oh?
Very interesting.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
Who do we get to have in our party? Whoa, Jesus, guys, calm down. Okay, Aerith and Cloud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game here, off camera, I'm going to move Barrett's materia onto Aerith, and we're going to see what's happening next in this completely new part of the story next episode. I can't wait to play more of this and see what's going to happen. We'll see you later, guys.